right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. That you're feeling well. Welcome to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. I am feeling pretty well. These sinuses, everybody, are kicking my butt. But I said I was coming on, and I am coming on. So if you hear me do that during the broadcast, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you're feeling well. Again, to welcome to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. My name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. I am a speaker, Christian counselor, and a family restoration specialist. And I'm here to help your family grow, renew, and build back your family dynamic. I do these every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. and on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. So today is going to be pretty short, just for for a few minutes. But I want to talk about healing for your family. That's what I want to talk about today. Today's topic is healing for your family. So what I want to bring out just for a few moments is a lot of families, could be yours, could be mine. You've had loss in your family. You've had some detrimental, disturbing things that have happened, and your child or your grandchild has been affected. Whether they have lost a mother or a father or a sibling, or they are still dealing with trauma or just came out of trauma and they need healing, but they're acting out. They love you, but they're giving you a lot of hell right now. They're giving you a lot of problems right now. They're giving you a lot of headache right now. And that child is trying to figure out, why did this happen? That child is trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? Why did my mother have to leave me? Why did my father have to leave me? Why did this have to happen to me? And the reason why I titled it Healing, a lot of kids that you see act out these days and times are dealing with pain, but they don't know how to deal with their pain in the right way. So, because of the hurt, because of the pain, they start to act out. They start to do things that are the opposite of what they usually do. And it's a sad situation to see, and it's a sad thing to be a part of. It's a hurtful thing as a parent when you see your child hurting, and not only hurting because of a circumstance, but they're hurting themselves because of how they're acting. They're hurting your relationship with them. They're hurting their future, really, because they're doing detrimental things, things that are, like I said, opposite of their characteristics. They're acting out. They're saying certain things, right? They're They could be self-medicating. They could be drinking. They could be smoking. They could be trying different drugs. They could be staying out all night, partying, not going to school. And it has brought not just attention, but it's brought some problems, brought some issues. But I want to focus just for a few moments. Because of this happening, they need healing, but they don't know that. But it's like you have to bring healing to them. But before the healing can start, you have to get that child to a place that they understand it's okay to have emotions about what you feel. It's okay to have emotions about how angry and how upset you are. Nobody can ever tell anybody how to feel when something traumatic happens. Nobody can tell somebody how to feel, But there's ways of dealing with that pain, dealing with that emotion that doesn't have to bring additional problems. Law enforcement, corrupting their bodies, corrupting their minds, corrupting their senses. But some kids don't get that. But we have to be able to guide them to healing. There is a process for healing. They have to be able to acknowledge that there is a problem. A lot of kids do not like to go to counseling or to see a therapist because they don't like to hear there's something wrong with me. There's a problem that I'm dealing with. They'll just tell you, oh, this is how I'm dealing with it. But is that the best option for that child? Is that the best choice for that child? Is this the best time for you to be saying this and acting like this? Let's be honest, it's just not behaviors all the time. The behaviors stem from something. There's a root issue, there's a root cause, and we have to deal with that root issue or root cause for healing to come. A lot of kids cannot move forward. Excuse me. They can't move forward because they're not healed, they're not, or they have not accepted what has transpired. When things that hurt and that pain, they're not using that pain the right way. All they know, I'm hurting right now. All they know is this doesn't feel good right now. All they know is I gotta do something about it. I gotta drink this away. I gotta smoke my weed so I can deal with this issue, deal with this pain. I gotta be around my friends as they understand me. I gotta be surround myself with someone because they understand. They don't get it. They never had to experience what I experienced, even though they're my parents and my grandparents. They never had to experience what I experienced. But let me say this: your child needs real healing. They have to acknowledge that there's a problem. They have to accept it because there's nothing that they could do to change it. The only thing that they can do is to change how they deal with it. That's my biggest thing. How they deal with their pain is going to be life changing. It's going to be a life paradigm shift for them on how they deal with their pain. Because again, everybody deals with their pain in a different way. Again, everybody deals with their pain in a different way. Because they deal with their pain in a different way, that child, that teen, they have to make an adjustment because you don't want to go into a downward spiral because you're hurt. And if you know that your child, I'm done for today. You know that your child is at a place right now that is very tough for them to accept, to acknowledge, to accept, and they're just at a place that if they don't get the help that they need right now, it could be detrimental to their present and to their future. It's like you got to save your child now without them knowing that they have to be saved. I'll say it again. You absolutely have to save your child or your teen before they recognize that they need help. Because at this time, they don't feel like they need help. They feel like what they're doing is helping them, but it's actually destroying them. And that's why a lot of you in your families, when the doors are closed, when you're coming from work and school and all the things that you do, this is why you're having this constant problem. Because the issue, the root cause, the hurt, the pain, the anguish has not been dealt with yet. You haven't talked, or you have talked about it, but you haven't went a little bit deeper to have a conversation that is hard. But the child needs healing. I'll say it again. Your child needs healing. This is why they're acting out, because things has not been excuse me, have not been dealt with. Because it has not been dealt with, and things are keep going in the same direction, something has to change. So if that's you, parent, if that's you, grandma, if that's you, mom, if that's you, dad, I need you to take a step in the right direction and get the necessary help that your family needs right now, especially with your child. You love them enough to stop waiting for the right moment. Listen, the right moment is never going to come. The right time is never going to come. The time is now. I'll say it again. If you keep waiting and waiting, the situation is going to get worse and it's going to get worse and it's going to be totally out of hand. And you don't want that because you love your child too much. You don't want that because you want your child to succeed. You don't want that because you want better for them. So you shouldn't wait any longer. You've been waiting for too long. You don't want to wait longer because, again, you don't want it to get worse. You want to catch it while you have the opportunity. You want to get a handle on that problem, on that behavior before it gets out of hand. And I'm not saying that I want it to, but we know how life is. Life has a way that things could turn. So I'm begging you, this is a clarion call to all parents, guardians, big brothers, big sisters, aunties, so on and so forth. Please, you know that your child needs a change. You know your child is hurting right now and they're acting out and it's bringing a rift in your family. And at this time, you want to do something, but you haven't. You got to stop saying, I'll wait. I'll just wait a little bit longer. You don't want it to be said too late. So what I'm saying is, please sign up today. Go to my social media platforms and click on the link and sign up for your free 30-minute consultation call with me. Please don't hesitate because I want to see your family not just win. I want your family to get the healing that it deserves. God, I appreciate it. Listen, catch me tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.